welcome to your tarot reading. I'm Ron DNA, and today is a tarot reading. It's about money. Obviously, it's all coming out, and let's just finish family and money. Okay. Oh, new beginnings. We want to start again. Okay, so we have cloistered relationship with money, meanness around money, but there's a new beginning around money after a kind of imprisonment and cloistered relationship and meanness. So maybe a lot of doors have been shut in your face around work, money, partnerships, family, money. And, you know, you want a new beginning, but it looks like it's coming, right? So this is a new beginning. It's starting up. I think that you have to wait your turn in life. So waiting your turn, what's happening next? You're getting, so you feel very inconsistent in terms of stability and your security. You want more security, and there's been, you know, your higher power is saying to you, this is your higher power. Your higher power is saying to you, I've promised you security. But from my point of view, that promise hasn't come to fruition yet, because obviously you feel like you're insecure. So there's going to be a trip, and the trip is going to bring you enormous amounts of happiness, and it's the key to your destiny. You have to take this journey in order to reawaken your passion, reawaken your destiny. You know, it's the key to your destiny. It's opening a door. It's allowing you to move forward. Because you've been blocked. You've been blocked in money and you don't know what to do. So this is it. This is it. So you're traveling. You're traveling like today, tomorrow, the day after. You're moving, or you're receiving news that is going to bring you somewhere. You're departing from this situation of loss, and there's you're departing. So this is literally like the conclusion of the whole train of thought. You've lost everything, kind of thing, you know, or your whole world was crumbling around you, and you're leaving this situation behind, and you're receiving a contract, and this is going to bring about a death and rebirth. So you're maybe leaving a job behind or giving up on something, and this new contract is coming in, and you're just, okay, this is a complete change of my destiny, and I'm taking it. I'm walking through this door because it's going to lead me to elevation. Okay. So huge elevation in your life, which we want. Riches, money, intelligence. That has been delayed. Everything has been delayed up till now. So the delay is over, and this is elevating out of the delay. But this trip is like, you have to take the trip in order to unlock all of these doors to allow you to move forward. If you don't take the trip, or if you don't go, you know, whether it's a car ride, a plane ride, or a walk down the street because somebody called you and said, please come to this interview. If you don't take that walk, you're not going to open the door to your wealth and allow yourself to receive the wealth that is waiting to be downloaded. There's a whole bunch of wealth above you that's waiting to be downloaded, and you need to download it. And in order to download it, you need to take certain actions. You know, it's like your guides and your higher committee, your higher power has contacted you and said, you know, it's time for this interview if you want to download this wealth. And then you go, okay, well, yeah, I want to download this wealth. And so you take a trip, and then there's an interview. You leave behind, they offer you a contract, a death and rebirth moment. You say, okay, and it elevates you past, you know, to like great wealth, great intelligence, and great gifts. And perhaps you have to do something for that money. You know, you have to work for it. You have to perform for it. You have to give back something in order to receive that wealth. But I think you're never going to look back. After you take this step, you're never, ever going to look back to this moment or you're never going to look back, period. You're just never going to look back. You're going to move forward, you're never going to look back. And so let's find out, what are you going to do and how much are you going to do it? And obviously it's worth it. So let's go, let's find out. We can also draw on a different deck. The Rider deck is a powerful deck, Rider-Waite deck. And it's, you know, you've been growing your pentacles and working like crazy. The Eight of Wands indicates enormous amount of activity. And okay, so what I'm asking is, what are you going to do for this work? Well, you're going to grow your pentacles. That's what you're going to do. You're going to work on it's 8 and 8, 2 8s, okay? And a lot of work, a lot of growth. And this is going to help you in your future, because you're basically, you know, this man, he's selling something, but he needs to make 8 of these, hang them on the tree to display them in order to then sell whatever he's made, right? So it's important to make it first, though. So you have to work hard in order to make it. And 8s indicate a huge amount of energy is being displaced in order for you to then achieve the goals that you want to go. And you're going to achieve them. So you're taking up the gauntlet. You're taking up the gauntlet. You're taking up the challenge. And the challenge is, I want to control my life. I want to be able to say when and where and what and how I do things. And the Hermit indicates that you're going to reach that plateau. You're going to reach that goal and you're going to make it. And you're going to become enlightened, and you're going to become wealthy. It may be lonely at the top, but you'd certainly deserve it because you've worked enormous amounts of, for this. You've been through hell and back, right? So let's keep going. You've been through hell and back, and now it's over. Now you're becoming the King of Wands, and all the choices in the marketplace are yours, basically. So you may be a bit confused as to what those choices are, but you're going to be the manifestor of your world, and no one is going to be able to tell you what to do. You're going to charge forward, and you're going to complete your cycle. You're going to charge forward. You're going to go, you know what? I don't know what's in front of me exactly, but I'm going to confront it head on. And as I solve each problem one at a time, you're going to then complete a cycle of development. The world will be open to you, and you will begin a new cycle, right? So it's an ending. It's like a death and rebirth, but in a positive sense. In a way that, it's a positive rebirth. And literally all the animals of, the angels around you are coming to help you, and you are lifted to the heavens, and you reach this place of completion that you wanted to reach, and that's the world. And that's what you're going to be doing. So it's very good. It's very positive. It's very good and very positive. And it's exactly what you want to do. You went through hell in order to get there. You went through hell, you worked, you watched everything grow, even if you had no money at home. You kept working, you kept growing, and then now you're going to get elevated with this contract that's coming in, and this is going to allow you many choices, and you're just going to go, you know what, whatever the choice is, I'm going to just charge because I can. And that's going to, suddenly like a rocket ship, you're going to move forward. Like SpaceX Elon Musk. I don't think he ever, there's a lot about Elon Musk that you think, well, this guy is not actually thinking this through. He's just charging forward, and he does, and he wins, and somehow he makes it stick. It's stuck, and he gets there. He knows that the act of creativity is an action. Action is what makes it happen. So you're going to take action, and you're going to make it happen. So let's keep going. Let's find out exactly what actions you're going to take in what area. Yeah, we know that it's been really hard. It's been saying that, but let's keep going. Okay, keep to your destiny. Your angels are guiding you. And there's a departure. again, and this departure is going to bring you lots of wealth. All right, so sometimes you can't go further than the next step, because I mean, I'm pretty good psychic, but I can't see past around the corner, because the next step is going to bring you this wealth, is going to bring you this departure. So let's say you're going to an interview in a different country or in a different location, and this interview will bring you the money that you want. You're going to have to obviously do something for it, but you can't really see past that choice of accepting the wealth that's about to come to you. So accept the wealth, and then I'll be able to tell you what will be in store for you after that. But yeah, it's never going to change. We know what's after that. Peace, tranquility, happiness, vanquishing your enemies. Your passion will be your strength. And, all these people against you, well, actually, you're going to make it. It doesn't matter that they're against you. You're still going to make it. And there's a man here giving you money. Or you're the man receiving money, but I think it's a man giving you money. And he knows how passionate you are about what you do for work, that you love it, that you've been doing it for years and years and years and years and years. And even though there's a process around it and you feel that you've been stuck on it, you still love it and you still go through it. And that's a big key here for them to unlock this money. Because look at the hearts. There are lots of hearts here. They're like, yeah, you know what? This guy's been through hell and back, or this woman's been through hell and back, but she still loves what she does and she's still doing it. So this is a good person to invest in. This person is the right person to invest in, because no matter what happens next, whatever they're faced with, they're going to continue, unless they're dead, which they are not going to be. So in here again, in your ruin, so in their loss of money or loss of job, you're going to receive a contract, what's called a union. And this union is with some very powerful and very strong people are coming to your aid. And these people they have backing. They have a kind of structure. This is going to cause the death and rebirth situation. So the death and rebirth will give you this complete kind of new beginning in health matters. Oof, okay, we got a card that fell out. And ka-ching. Yeah, and suddenly this whole kind of begging for yourself is going to end. Yeah, it's going to end. You're going to receive news about your losses from a friend. And all the present cards are here, but it's a huge success. Huge success. Good, well done. I'm just impressed, that you've survived this long and that you can achieve so much. People can achieve so much under pressure. It's incredible, and you really deserve it, because you have been waiting for this moment. You've been waiting for this person to come and help you, and now they're coming, and now the real work starts and the real growth starts. And so, if you've been feeling uncomfortable and with discomfort, that's where you grow. We grow as human beings. We grow in the discomfort. We don't grow in the kind of easiness and familiar. So this is a growth moment of your life. You're growing. It's a blessing. Accept whatever's coming. Accept the offers, and with wisdom, and be careful what you accept, of course, and have it double checked with friends and family and people who know what they're talking about. But it looks like it's changing your life completely. It's like there's a complete rebirth and resetting. So fantastic. I'm very grateful to be able to bring you this. Please like and subscribe, and join me again next time.